Welcome to your course. About this course. Welcome to the Restaurant Workplace Violence Prevention e-learning program. This e-learning program is one of a number of initiatives in place to create safe and welcoming restaurants for employees and guests. Please note that the images used for this e-learning were taken before the outbreak of coronavirus, COVID-19, and do not reflect the safety measures that may currently be in place in your restaurant. Restaurant Workplace Violence Prevention e-learning program. Module 1. Reducing risks of work-related violence. Defining workplace violence. Workplace violence happens when you are abused, threatened, or assaulted in circumstances related to your work. Select each image to learn more. Abused. This includes any verbal abuse directed against you personally that makes you feel upset, concerned, or alarmed. Examples include insults, swearing, and shouting. Threatened. This includes any other threat of violence or intimidation against you, either by words or gestures. Examples include someone moving close to you in a threatening manner, or making threats such as saying, "I know where to find you." Assaulted. This can be a physical act or an immediate threat of assault. More common examples include pushing, grabbing, scratching, striking, spitting, and throwing objects. Key messages. Each person and set of circumstances is different, so it is important to assess every situation before approaching people and taking action. People can be unpredictable, and an approach that may work well in one situation may escalate another, so judgment is needed. Do not put yourself or others at risk, and be sure to act within local laws and regulations. McDonald's has specific policies to guide McOpCo employees in dealing with the most common situations where conflict and disruptive behavior is likely to occur. Select each icon to view some key messages. You may experience behaviors in your workplace that cause distress for you and your guests, and that can lead to conflict. This may involve. Select each option to learn more. Complaints of dissatisfaction. Customers may be dissatisfied with their restaurant experience for a variety of reasons, including poor quality, service, cleanliness, QSC, long wait times, missing items, unavailable items, managers and crew not showing empathy, and failing to manage guest complaints in an effective way. Inappropriate use of restaurant facilities. Individuals may engage in inappropriate use of restaurant facilities that could cause concern to you and/or guests, such as making inappropriate use of the restrooms or unwelcome requests of other restaurant guests. Disorderly conduct. Disorderly conduct includes, but is not limited to, belligerent speech, excessive arguing or use of profanity, intentionally damaging or destroying restaurant property or the property of another guest, willfully ignoring or disobeying health and safety regulations currently in place, and/or disrespecting restaurant employees or other guests. Your response to disorderly conduct will likely vary depending on the severity of the conduct and other circumstances. Criminal activity. You and your restaurant can be put at risk by people intent on stealing from you, your restaurant, or your guests, dealing drugs, etc. Conflicts between employees. Inappropriate acts of an employee or former employee towards colleagues or guests. Safety and security is everyone's responsibility. Every restaurant employee has a responsibility to help reduce the risks. There are a number of things that can be done, and it is useful to think about proactive and reactive measures that can be taken. Proactive measures. Proactive measures are things that can be done to prevent something from happening. This can be a policy, procedure, or process that is in place, or something that you do personally to reduce the likelihood of something happening. For example, select each icon to learn more. Training on conflict resolution and non-violent responses. Posting signage on the property relating to prohibited behavior, including smoking, loitering, seating limits, and declaring video surveillance is in use. Understanding and following the workplace violence prevention policy in place at your restaurant. Proactively seek opportunities to build a strong working relationship with the local police or guard service. Treating everyone with respect and dignity. Deployment of physical security measures, including overt video surveillance, ample restaurant and parking lot lighting, or contract security guards. Delivering exceptional guest experience, proactive service delivery. Being familiar with and following local safety and security policies and procedures. Reactive measures include actions taken to prevent conflict or situations from escalating. Despite your efforts to prevent conflict, emotional and challenging situations may still arise. This program considers ways to respond professionally to such situations and stay safe. When arriving and leaving the restaurant, it is important to be alert to people who may present a threat. If in doubt, consider finding another accessible place of safety. When leaving the restaurant and in doubt, consider returning to the restaurant or seeking another accessible place of safety. Also be alert when working alone or in remote areas in and around the restaurant. Ensure colleagues know where you are so you can look out for each other. Which of the following would be considered proactive measures to reduce the risk of workplace violence? Select all that apply from the list below. Correct. That's right. You selected the correct response. Module 2. Reacting to conflict situations. Every situation is different, and your response options will differ according to the risk or perceived risks at the time. In this section, we will explore some considerations. Select each image to learn more. It is important not to judge or make assumptions about people. To do so is contrary to the values of the McDonald's brand and may escalate the situation and increase risk. Be vigilant to rising situations and, where possible, prevent them from escalating early on by being positive and proactive. It is important in all circumstances of potential conflict and disruptive behavior to ensure the personal safety of yourself and others. It is important to consider the risks before rushing in. The POPS model provides a simple approach to identifying risks in varied situations. Select each letter to learn more. What do you see and notice about the person or people present? How are they behaving? How do they appear? Is anyone else present that may take their side and present a threat to you? Could they be intoxicated? Could the person simply be unwell or in need of assistance? You must consider the safety of everyone, the persons involved, yourself, other guests, and team members. Are there any weapons around? Innocent objects that could be used as weapons are thrown, example, chairs, wet floor signs, etc. Is there anything that someone may trip over, such as a bag? Are you inside or outside? Can others see where you are? Ensure you have a safe exit route and consider where you would go if you needed to leave quickly. Are there other factors present in the circumstances that influence risk? Is this a situation you have experienced before? Who is available for support or to hand over to? What time of day is it, and are there any restaurant-specific factors to consider? Example, local nightclubs or bars nearby. Remember, you do not need to handle all situations on your own. If the situation presents risk, you should consider asking for support or handing over to your manager. It is much harder to resolve problems when someone is highly emotional, so you may need to use strategies to bring the person down from their emotional state back into their rational state of mind. Approach this in 3 stages: diffuse, calm, resolve. When a guest is unhappy, they often just want their concerns to be acknowledged and listened to by someone who is willing to help. The diffuse, calm, and resolve model can help de-escalate emotive situations. Select each button to learn more. One of the first things you can do is acknowledge a person's concerns with a positive approach. This could be as simple as saying, "I can see you are unhappy. How can I help?" You may help calm a situation by listening closely to what someone is saying. It is important to show concern and check understanding. For example, "This must be very frustrating. Can I check I have understood?" And then summarizing back. If things have calmed, you may be able to resolve the situation. This could be by providing the guest with what they need or offering alternative options. If you cannot do this, an explanation and/or an apology can often help. Depending on the situation, you may also need to consider handing over to a manager. At times, it may be necessary to refuse service or approach a person about their behavior. Follow your restaurant's guidance, which may require you to hand over to a manager or call the police. Here are some considerations if dealing with a situation yourself. Select each icon to view some key messages. Inform a colleague or manager first, if it is safe to do so. Maintain a safe distance and communicate in a way that is polite and respectful. It is important not to embarrass or shame people. Young people are especially sensitive to this. Consider thanking the person for cooperating and let them have the last word. If you have concerns that a person may be vulnerable, inform your manager and, if appropriate, the police or other relevant service. Consider thanking the person for cooperating and let them have the last word. It is important not to embarrass or shame people. Young people are especially sensitive to this. Focus on the behavior that is a concern and do not criticize or discriminate. A person's ability to listen and rationalize becomes increasingly limited when that person is emotional. Tone and body language are very important in managing conflict in emotional situations. You should demonstrate body language that lets the other person know that you don't want to argue with them. Be aware of your exits and route to safety. Also, ensure the other person has a clear exit path. Select each icon to learn more. Don't get angry. Stay calm or ensure that you appear calm and try not to take things personally. Give people space and ensure you have a route to safety. Remove yourself if you feel threatened or uncomfortable. Have an exit handover strategy. This is a prepared way of leaving a situation or handing over to another employee or manager that allows you to leave a situation. Don't get in their way. There are signs that a situation may be escalating to the point where you might be subjected to a physical assault. High-risk signs to watch out for include intense eye contact, abuse focused on you personally, increasingly vulgar or threatening language, your personal space being invaded, pointing leading to physical contact, square-on posture, weapons such as knives or firearms. These exit strategies. You can often stay too long in a potentially dangerous situation because you can't see or think of a way to get out of it. An exit strategy is quite simply a prepared reason for leaving a situation, to go to a place of safety and seek assistance. You need to have a reason ready so that it comes to mind quickly. It needs to be something that will not make the situation worse. It may be something like, "Just give me a moment, I need to check with a manager." "Just give me a moment, I'll go and check." "I'll just go and make a call to seek advice." Let me go get a bit of paper so I can take down some more details. An emergency can be defined as any incident that is serious enough to demand immediate action. Examples could include immediate danger of physical assault to you or another person, robbery, suspicious items, firearms or other incidents involving a weapon, such as an active shooter. Robbery or active shooter. Some situations can be very dangerous. For example, if a person has a weapon, like a knife or a gun. If they are carrying out a robbery, it is important to follow your restaurant's guidance on robbery and comply with the robber's demands. Your safety is more important than money. In the unlikely scenario of what is sometimes called an active shooter, it is important to follow McDonald's active shooter guidance. Your safety is the #1 priority in an active shooter incident. Remember, evacuate, shelter, protect. Call 911 and/or warn others, if it is safe to do so. Select each icon to learn more. If there is an accessible escape path, attempt to evacuate the premises. Get far enough away that you cannot see the building and stay out of sight. If you can see the building, the attacker can see you. Drag the slider to learn more. If evacuation is not possible, find a place to hide where the active shooter is less likely to find and/or get you. Ideally somewhere. Drag the slider to learn more. As a last resort, and only when your life is in imminent danger, you could attempt to disrupt and/or incapacitate the active shooter. When the shooter is at close range and you cannot flee, your chance of survival is much greater if you try to incapacitate him/her. Drag the slider to learn more. Reporting and recording involves several elements and must consider everyone who is affected by the incident. It is important to consider the immediate need of individuals, including employees, guests, or bystanders. Select each individual to learn more. Report and record all incidents as required by your restaurant's policy and any other local reporting procedures. When debriefing an incident, avoid placing blame and try to focus on the facts. Establish learning, e.g., review what happened, why, and how to improve in the future, if necessary. Ensure you and others are safe. Inform your manager of what has happened. Cooperate with emergency services. Ask your manager how to access support following an incident. Can you recognize the reactive steps from the list below that would enhance safety in conflict situations? Select all that apply from the list below. Correct. That's right. You selected the correct response. From the following list, select some of the signs that may indicate a situation is escalating. Select all that apply from the list below. Correct. That's right. You selected the correct response. In an emergency, please contact emergency services. If you have any questions, concerns, or need support, please reach out to the resources provided, identified in the MIC-OPCO Restaurant Workplace Violence Prevention Policy. View a summary of some key takeaway points from this course. Select each icon to view some key messages. Ensure you know and follow safety and security procedures and employer guidance for your role. Do not put yourself or others at risk. Consider handing over to a manager. Help prevent and de-escalate conflict through a positive and helpful attitude. Don't rush into situations. Take a moment to consider the risks and get assistance. Where possible, allow managers to deal with incidents. Report incidents to your manager and seek support for you and your colleagues. Be prepared to politely hand over to a manager. Always be ready to move to safety. Treat everyone with courtesy and respect, even if you disapprove of their behavior. Congratulations on completing another step in your learning journey. You may now close the window to exit the course.
Bienvenido a McDonald's. ¿Qué quiere ordenar?
환영합니다. 맥도날드입니다.
Bienvenue chez McDonald's. Qu'est-ce que vous voulez commander?
Welcome to McDonald's. Welcome to McDonald's. Welcome to McDonald's. Welcome to McDonald's.
Practicing your greeting?
Yep. Just want to get it right.
Good, because you are the star of this performance.
I am?
You play a key role in creating a great customer experience. That means you're the star. Oh, showtime. Remember, to deliver an award-winning performance at the front counter, all you need to do is follow these steps. First, start with a friendly greeting and ask about the McDonald's app if your restaurant uses it.
Welcome to McDonald's. Are you using the mobile app today?
Not today.
Okay, what can I get for you?
A 6-piece chicken McNuggets and a Coke.
Would you like to make that a meal?
Sure.
Next, ask about sizes and condiments, but don't interrupt. Wait for the customer to finish ordering.
That's a large Coke and large fries?
Yep.
Would you like barbecue sauce with your chicken McNuggets?
Yes, please.
Verify the order to make sure you got it right.
So, that's a large 6-piece McNugget meal with a Coke.
You got it.
Great. Now, find out if this is a dine-in or takeout order.
Will you be eating in or taking out?
Takeaway.
State the order total and the amount of change if the customer is paying with cash. Let the customer know what's next.
Here's your receipt. Your order number is 29, and it'll be ready for you shortly. Right over there.
And don't forget to thank them.
Thanks for coming in, and have a great day.
Thank you. You too.
If a customer is using the mobile app, the process is a little different.
Welcome to McDonald's. Are you using your mobile app today?
Yes, I am.
Ask them for their mobile order code or have them scan the code.
You can either give me your order code or scan it here. I see you're redeeming medium fries.
Yeah, free fries.
If you see the customer's name and it's permitted in your restaurant, call them by their name.
Would you like anything else today?
Nope, just my fries.
You're all set. Your order number is 9, and it should be ready for you soon, right over there.
Awesome.
Thanks. Hope to see you again soon.
Throughout your shift, you'll notice different customers have different needs.
Can I get a chicken nugget Happy Meal, please?
Big Mac, small fries, and a large Coke.
What are the toppings you have?
And can I get a cheeseburger Happy Meal, please?
Can you make it real fast? I'm running late for work.
It's up to you to adjust your pace to theirs. It's okay. Just take your time. You got this.
You're right. I can do this. Make it fast, make it special, and make it right. Right?
Hey, I'm the narrator around here.
For now.
Hi, order when you're ready.
Hi, can I get a Big Mac and fries?
Your total is... Please pull forward.
Most customers choose the drive-thru to get their food fast. Now, that was fast, but was it a feel-good experience? And was the order correct? Let's try this again. Remember, the drive-through order taker is the first person a customer speaks to, so their experience begins with you.
Who, me?
Yep,
But they can't even see me.
exactly. That's why you need to be extra friendly. Start with a friendly greeting as soon as they pull up to the COD. And if your restaurant uses the McDonald's app, ask about that too.
Got it.
Oh, here comes a customer.
Hi, welcome to McDonald's. Are you using the McDonald's app today?
No, I'm not.
Now, don't forget, the customer can't see you. Keep your tone light. Put a smile in your voice.
What can I get for you today?
Just a Big Mac. Actually, can I get fries too?
Sure.
Wait for the customer to finish speaking, then ask about sizes and condiments.
Would you like to make that a meal with a large Coke and large fries?
Sure.
Ask the customer to confirm the order is correct.
Is the order on the screen correct?
Yes.
Great.
Then state the total and tell them what's next.
Your total is... Thanks. You're all set. Please pull forward when you're ready.
Remember to store the order in the register, but not until the customer has passed the merge point if your restaurant has a dual-lane drive-thru. Great job. Now, if you're the cashier, you're the first person the customer will actually see. Make it count. Be friendly and smile. As the customer arrives, recall the order.
Hi there, your total is...
Process their payment and thank the customer.
Thank you.
If your restaurant hands out receipts at the cashier window, give it to them now.
Thank you.
Please pull forward to the next window. Hope to see you again soon.
There's one last thing you should practice.
What's that?
Sometimes customers use the McDonald's app in the drive-thru.
Ha, I know how to do that. Watch me. Hi, welcome to McDonald's. Are you using the app today?
Yes, I'm picking up my mobile order.
Great. Can I please get your order code?
1, 2, 3, 4.
The customer can also scan their code when they get to the window if needed. If you see the customer's name and it's permitted in your restaurant, call them by their name.
Is your order on the screen correct?
Yep, that's right.
Thanks. You're all set. Please pull forward when you're ready.
Great job today. You kept it fast, you kept it friendly, you asked questions without interrupting, and you confirmed the order was right every time.
Hey, I'm getting pretty good at this. Maybe I should try out for your job then?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Hey, I think he could use a little help with the app.
What do I do?
Just remember your training.
Welcome to McDonald's. Are you using the app today? Welcome to McDonald's. Is there something I can help you with today? I got this.
Level 1. Earning points.
Hi there.
Hi, I just got the app. Can you show me what to do?
Sure. You can either type your code or scan, place your order, and you automatically earn points.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Now let's try redeeming points. Oh, and
I know. Never touch a customer's phone.
Level 2. Redeeming points.
I have enough points for free fries. How do I get them?
Just tap My Rewards, then the reward that you want, and then either scan or share your mobile order code.
That's it?
Yep.
Nice.
final challenge. Mobile orders at the drive-thru. Ready?
You bet.
Final level. Pick up.
Hi, I'm picking up an order.
Great. Can I get your order code?
What code?
Oh, it should be in the app, right next to your mobile order.
Oh, it's 4321.
Hey, you really, leveled up your customer service skills.
Very funny.
Welcome to Hospitality in a Digital Environment. In this module, you will learn how to turn digital transactions into personalized interactions, regardless of how customers choose to order, pay, and pick up. Select the next arrow to continue. With digital, we've changed how we meet and exceed customers' needs by letting them customize how, when, and where they want to engage with McDonald's. What we haven't changed is the underlying promise of McDonald's hospitality. It's called the Make It Promise. Select each icon to discover more about the Make It Promise. Make it right by focusing on every detail, no matter how small. Make it special by doing everything we can to add value to our customers' experience. We don't make it fast by delivering on our promise to serve fast food and convenience. Making it right and fast are key to a great experience, but hospitality is about making it special. It's about going above and beyond. In addition to the Make It Promise, our values have a direct impact on how we approach hospitality in a digital environment. Let's review them now. Select each value to learn how digital supports each one. Our values support our approach to each action we take at McDonald's. And digital enhances our ability to demonstrate our values by increasing accessibility, providing additional ways to serve, and by opening new doors to our communities and families. As you proceed through this module, keep our values in mind as you consider how to deliver on the Make It Promise for digital customers. When supported by our values, bringing the Make It Promise into the digital environment is as simple as reframing how we tailor the customer experience. Each statement below describes an old way of doing are dining in less and taking out more, whether via drive-through, delivery, or contactless curbside. And digital is making it easier to make it right and make it fast. But we also no longer see all our customers. With more unseen customers than ever before, it's more important than ever to make it special every chance we get. Each customer's journey is unique at McDonald's, which means they have unique wants and needs. When we understand those wants and needs, we can truly make it special. Let's look at what some of our customers want and discover how digital helps us deliver it. Explore each photo to learn more. We all have core drivers of satisfaction. It may be value, it may be quality, it may be the experience. Just because a customer is engaging with us digitally does not mean they don't care about the quality of each interaction they have with us. In fact, the reduced number of touch points places even greater importance on the few in-person interactions we still have. When customers use a digital channel to interact with us, like ordering through the app, their journey begins before we ever see them. Every customer is different, and feel-good moments will mean something different to each person. Let's hear from some customers to hear what makes it special for them.
We serve delicious food that people feel good about eating, with convenient locations, hours, and affordable prices. And by working hard to offer the speed, choice, and personalization our customers expect. Digital is increasingly shifting physical, human interactions to a digital space, increasing the importance of remaining in-person interactions we have with customers. But what do customers want when they visit us?
I want that friendly smile and helping hand. Someone to take the time and ask me how my day is going and help if I need it. I order the kiosk because it's simple and easy, but it doesn't mean I don't want interaction. A friendly hi adds that nice touch I'm looking for.
Well, I like to use curbside to get my McDonald's meal. To save time, so I'm not really looking for big, huge, grand gestures. The first time I see someone is usually when they hand me my order, and the first impression really matters. The small things matter the most to me, such as feeling like the team are pleased to see me when they offer a smile and friendly greeting.
When I use the drive-thru, it's important to me that it's easy and that the order I placed on my mobile phone is recognized. I want an easy experience, but I also want to be greeted by people that look happy to see me.
And I come here because it's a reliable and friendly experience. A lot has changed over the years, but the team members, they remain helpful and friendly, and that's ultimately what keeps me coming back. I feel like they, know me by name, they know me on a personal level. I don't use the new technology options too much, but I do like it when the team brings the order to my table. I think that's a nice touch.
Digital provides us with new and enhanced ways to engage with customers, bringing us closer to the customer. Digital opens new opportunities for us, but it is you and the interactions you have with customers that really makes the difference. You have the opportunity to make or break the customer experience and create delicious, feel-good moments for everyone. At our best, we don't just serve food, we serve moments of feel-good.
Digital technology enhances the experience for many, but the real feel-good moments are made by the people we interact with and how they adapt to the situation. Every interaction counts. Our digital channels enable us to make each transaction simple, safe, engaging, and rewarding. Hospitality means personalizing the transaction, transforming it into an interaction. So we can make each interaction special by making it personable and friendly, no matter how customers choose to engage with us. Here's how you can personalize each type of digital transaction and turn it into an interaction. For customers choosing McDelivery, write their name and a personal message on the bag, like, "Hi John, enjoy your meal." At curbside, use the customer's name if available. Make sure they have everything they need before they drive away. Say hello and ask customers if they know about My McDonald's rewards or deals while they wait to pick up their order. Greet kiosk customers and offer to explain how to redeem points, earn points, and use table service. For drive-thru order ahead, use the customer's name and say something like, "Order 1234? Great choice, Alexi. That is $3.99. After bringing an order to customers using table service, return to check in and answer any questions. Think about what you just learned about interacting with customers who use our digital channels. What are some more ways to make it special for them? Select all that apply. That's right. When you make it special, you show customers that My McDonald's isn't just an app. It is an experience that is tailored to the customer and their unique and individual needs. That experience is brought to life by the wonderful people who work at their neighborhood McDonald's. So far, we've talked about actions that are important to delivering great hospitality. But truly making it special also depends on our mindset. Because how we think about something can directly affect how we act and behave. So, to deliver great hospitality to digital customers, it's important to have an open mind about what digital does for McDonald's. Open mindset will help you create feel-good moments for our customers and for our crew and restaurant teams. But don't just take our word for it. Let's hear what real-life crew members have to say.
Quando a gente começou, eles ficavam muito ansiosos para poder ver a reação do customer, como eles iam reagir quando chamassem pelo nome.
Customers like the McDonald's app a lot because it's convenient for them. They could download it on their phone.
It gives them the opportunity to earn points on the items that they buy on a regular basis, while also redeeming those points later on for other items.
It also makes them feel kind of a part of the McDonald's community, especially when they show up to McDonald's front counter or if they're in drive-thru. And when they use their rewards or they use a code to redeem something, their name pops up.
Customers really like that we use their name because it gives them the opportunity to keep coming back and know that we really do care about them having a good experience here at McDonald's.
They get excited, they feel welcome.
They feel more at home. They feel like we just made a connection, one-on-one connection, especially in the drive-thru.
We create like a family relations, you know. They came every single day in our restaurants, and again, it's not only faces, it's names. And I would call them, hey, good morning, Joanne, or hey, good morning, Jack, or hey, good morning, Elizabeth, how you been?
With an open mindset, a commitment to delivering on the Make It promise, and support from our values, you'll find new ways to surprise and delight customers, seen or unseen. Are you ready to give it a try by interacting with digital customers? Read each scenario and decide how you would respond.
My McDonald's Rewards, engaging the customer. One of the best things about My McDonald's Rewards is that it opens new pathways for us to connect with our guests. You have an important role to play in making those connections because you have opportunities to interact directly with customers. In this module, you will discover the significance of the connections you help create, and you will practice making those connections by answering customer questions about My McDonald's Rewards. Each time you choose the best way to answer a customer question, you'll make a new connection. Once you've made all 5 customer connections, you'll be eligible to participate in the bonus round, and then you can earn your completion badge. Customers choose McDonald's for a variety of reasons. It's fast, it's delicious, and our digital offerings make it easier than ever to order, pay, and pick up. But sometimes, customers choose us because of the magic created during special moments at McDonald's. Alyssa and her grandpa have had many special moments at McDonald's. Let's hear their story.
Every Thursday morning since I can remember, my grandfather and I shared a McDonald's breakfast. When I was young, he'd pick me up before school and take me to the same restaurant each week. The crew knew us and always greeted us by name. Grandpa would order me a cheese Danish and a red carton of milk, and he would get a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, large black coffee, and a plain biscuit on the side. Just before the end of our meal, he would split the extra biscuit, squeeze a packet of grape jam over it, and give me the side with the most jam. We're both a lot older now, and the menu has changed a little bit, but we still have our Thursday mornings at McDonald's no matter what. With My McDonald's Rewards, I order ahead and pick up our breakfast whenever Grandpa wants to stay in. And because it's so easy to order, use linked payment and earn and redeem points, Grandpa and I can really focus on what matters most, our time together.
Alyssa's Thursday morning McDonald's with her grandpa is a true story, and there are so many more out there just like it. In fact, you might have a happy memory about McDonald's too. The best thing about My McDonald's Rewards is that we have more opportunities than ever to create special moments, like Alyssa's, with all of our customers. And helping them understand the what and how of My McDonald's Rewards is the first step. Before you can help customers understand the what and the how of My McDonald's, you'll need to understand it yourself. The very best way to start is by downloading and using the app yourself so that you can see firsthand what customers will experience. As the My McDonald's Rewards program launches nationwide, information will be posted in high visibility areas along the typical customer path, or journey. You can use these visual elements to help guide your interactions with guests so that you can help them activate their rewards. Explore the images to discover the different types of signs your guests might see during their experience at your restaurant. As a customer journeys through the drive-thru, they may see one or more of the visuals you just explored. For many guests, these signs will be enough to get them started with My McDonald's Rewards. However, some guests may not have noticed the signs, or if they did, may still have questions for you. Answering customer questions is an important way to create touch points with our guests and bring them into the loyalty program so we can continue creating the feel-good moments they know and love. We had a chance to sit down with Brandon O'Rourke, an owner-operator from a loyalty test market, to learn more about how answering customer questions about My McDonald's Rewards can build upon those special McDonald's moments. Watch the video to hear what Brandon has to say.
You're helping them walk through a new way to experience McDonald's, but it's a one-on-one connection that you have with their customers. Even though we go through, literally hundreds of transactions an hour, we're busy. you're still able to have that touch point there. And that is not, as they say, that's not off-brand. I mean, that is who we are. The real hook, the real motivating factor is people have this idea of, my McDonald's, and they're nostalgic for our brand because they've had those touch points in the past where they've really had a very special experience, and everything we do revolves around that, I think, and grows from that. And that's sort of the catalyst to all the behavior, all of the visits that we get from customers after a special moment. And I think that's really kind of, I think, the magic of the brand.
Just like Brandon said, our brief interactions with the customer can really impact how they experience the magic of the brand. So let's practice interacting with guests who have some questions about My McDonald's Rewards. When you interact successfully, you will create a new customer connection. Connect them all to earn your completion badge for this course. A customer arrives at the drive-thru to place an order. You ask if they are a My McDonald's Rewards member. The customer says, "No. What's that?" How do you respond? Select the best answer. If you've worked drive-thru, you know it can be difficult to spend more than a few moments speaking with a single guest. That's why we've made it easy to offer additional information. Let's try another one. A customer arrives at the drive-thru and asks, "I just got set up on this loyalty app. How can I make sure I'm earning points?" How do you respond? Select the best answer. Now that you've practiced answering some questions at the drive-thru, let's see how you respond to guests inside. A guest walks up to the front counter and asks, "I just got set up on this loyalty app. Is it possible to pay in cash but still earn points?" How do you respond? Select the best answer. My McDonald's Rewards does not disrupt how guests normally interact with us or how they normally pay for their orders. We want customers to keep experiencing McDonald's how they want to experience McDonald's, and that means letting them customize how they order, pay, and earn their rewards. Remember, even though the loyalty program makes operations easier for us, its primary goal is to make feel-good moments even easier for our guests. Guests using the kiosk may also have questions. Can I earn points and redeem a reward using the kiosk? Will I still earn points when I'm redeeming a reward? How do you respond? Select the best answer. It may not be clear to every guest that their transaction will earn points even when they are redeeming a reward. By responding helpfully and patiently, you are actively contributing to digital adoption and bringing more people into the loyalty program. Linked payment is one of the best things about My McDonald's Rewards because it makes the drive-thru faster for guests by letting them skip the cash booth. Some customers may not realize this feature is available, or they may have questions about it. Consider this scenario. I heard that I could pay for my phone. Is that feature available? How do you respond? Select the best answer. Each time a guest pulls up, you have a chance to encourage or discourage use of the My McDonald's Rewards program. linked payment is a key part of the program, as it's one of the biggest ways to speed up the drive-thru for you and for the customer. You never know, this could be someone like Alyssa on their way to their grandpa with breakfast. So take a few seconds to offer a quick tip on using it to help customers get on board. In addition to the basic scenarios you just experienced, here are some frequently asked questions you may be asked. Select the correct response for each frequently asked question to complete the bonus round. Great job. As you can see, customers can have all kinds of questions as they begin using My McDonald's rewards. For more information on answering these and other questions that may arise, please download the list of frequently asked questions available at the end of this module. Here are some additional tips to help you answer questions related